My topic for today for my information speech is art. A lot of people wonder what art is, and if they don't wonder, they usually think that it's something like a really cool painting or maybe just a really excellent drawing. And that's not necessarily true. To me, and to most of my family members, which happen to be artists, art can be almost anything. So it can be something that you sewed, some wood piece that you made, a really cool drawing or painting, or it could just be clay work, or really anything that you put your mind to and you put a lot of effort in and you made unique. And that's what I think art is. My art that I will be talking about today is how I evolved from using stickers to learning color theory and shading and blending paints together. So when I was younger, I started with stickers from a sticker book that my grandma had gotten my brother. It was this big book with all kinds of different stickers of different varieties. So you could have like a page full of cars, a page full of dinosaurs, and so on. So I could kind of pick whatever I wanted. So I basically started out with animals was my favorite. So I would take a bunch of animals, like of all kinds, and I would put them together on a piece of paper, and I would draw a background around them. And so that's how I started, was with me not having to do the main character, like the point of the drawing, so I didn't have to put in all the effort, but I could just learn how to make backgrounds around what I was doing. So then after that, I would always look at different things, and I would learn the way that lines moved together, the way that things were blended, and just how nicely it looked. So I would just take a random object, like a chair, and I would just examine the way that it was built, the way that the lines were curving, or like the different slants of it. So then after that, I would take pencils that I had found, and later on I would get nicer ones, but for now I would just take like your basic pencil, and I would just sketch out something random, and I would take my finger and I would just blend the charcoal together, and it would just make like a streak. It wasn't a great start, but eventually I got the right tools like shading utensils and stuff, and I would learn how to make darker colors fade into lighter colors and so on. So that's where I was there. And then eventually as I got older, I wanted something more challenging rather than black and white, because I just felt like I wanted to add a little more color into what I was doing. So I moved on to painting, and it started in art class when we were required to do paintings, but then I kind of started on my own as well once I decided that I liked it. So with painting, I kind of had to relearn everything because it's much different than using a pencil. For instance, your utensil isn't as sturdy, because with a pencil, if you make a line, it'll be the line. But with a paintbrush or something, if you have a stray hair, it adds a little line above it or something. So I had to relearn how to work a paintbrush, how to blend colors together, like such as orange and red into like blues, which is very difficult, and I'm still not great at it. But that's what I've been trying to do. So what I've taught myself is that with patience, you can learn a bunch of different things about art, and you can choose whatever you want as your art topic, but for me, I just like drawing and painting for the most part. So then with time and learning, you can figure out what you want to do and how you want to do it, and you can excel on that.